And
So
if you
don't
are really
say
South
nothing to
African,
us when we sit here and we tell you that we are who we
Um,
are, and don't try to argue with us down about us being African. Leave
You
us
arguing with
alone.
yourself, ma'am. Nobody's
Okay?
arguing with you.
Like
American,
I said, you
America,
doing it
nobody
right
wants
now.
you to be African. Stop
Like
it.
I said, you doing it right now.
You are
Caleb,
fighting with
you can't
yourself,
control
man.
yourself. That's why you always get blocked.
I think you guys are very one-dimensional thinkers. All of you guys are just the same because this is the type of answers we
American
always
is
get. We
PDD.
can't we can't have we can't have
Those are
civil
real
conversations with you guys.
immigrants.
Go
So
back
I
to
won't
your
speak
country.
on.
You're taking our job.
Stop popping
She
off
in
your
her
mic.
country. What kind of foolery?
Let her
Right.
finish, please. Let her finish.
I said you guys are very one-dimensional thinkers, right? Because this is the type of arguments we have with you guys within our country as well. So you can't come to our country and tell me I'm not allowed to speak on us. I'm from South Africa. I'm born and raised in South Africa. So you can't tell me that I don't have the audacity to speak on black people. Who do you guys think you are?
Jennifer is just here to rack up the coins. I can see she's racking up the coins. I think that's why she's here, actually.
Jennifer, you can speak on South Africa, but not Africa. That's a no-no. You can
We
speak
have
on India.
we have an Africa problem in South Africa.
You have Indians coming to South Africa. Why are you not speaking about your people? You are not only stuck on black
But why
on
y'all
black
no?
Africa.
Because she's speaking on y'all because y'all
I
over in
slapped one
damn.
of the Indian
Wait a
guys.
minute, she's speaking on you, and they're not the only people speaking on you. They're tired of Africans all over the whole planet. Yes, all y'all want to do is go around with y'all little knapsacks and flee around everywhere, and people are sick of it. They wouldn't have anything to say about you if y'all wasn't up in their face in their damn country.
Shout out to the Africans, by the way.
Jesus, y'all are slow.
I
Like
think
I
South Africa is paying up because during apartheid, a lot of African countries were helping South Africa out, including giving them money. So now it's time for them to pay back, and and now they're complaining about it. When we were helping them out, nobody was complaining, right? And again, if you want to complain and you want to push people out by force, karma is gonna come for you. Maybe South Africa just needs to sit
No,
down
how
and
about y'all take
refresh
y'all
back.
black asses home? They
but
don't
they have
want you.
already
How
left
you gonna
though.
sit here talking about karma, but you up in somebody's country? You don't think that that's a karma for your ass? Stay home.
Africans have already
Stay
left.
home. And you won't have to deal with that instead
During
of
the Civil
fleeing
War
around
fight.
everywhere looking for opportunities. Go fix your country.
But
So
host,
you
you're not
don't
letting
have
me
to
speak.
live like that. And then you want to talk about karma. You don't think it's karma? The fact that they gotta you getting kicked out of everywhere you go, that's your karma right there. Cause y'all just running around all over the damn planet and fleeing and leaving your little nasty little um behaviors and all that stuff. Nobody wants you in their country. Stay y'all black asses home. Then you want to sit here talking about damn karma. Y'all bunch of hypocrites.
Host,
Shout out
can
to
I speak,
Africa
please?
again. Jennifer, you
I
heard the
haven't
message.
spoken.
You can't speak for Africans. Stick to South Africa only. And maybe try
Most
to help the
African
black
countries
South
place
Yes, only
sanctions
when
on the
you
Africans.
guys
United
are out of
States
our
to
country, then
help Black
I'll speak for
Americans
South
gain civil
Africa.
rights. Don't you know that, American?
You said what?
American, don't you know most
You
African countries place sanctions on the United States,
Boy,
and that
bye.
help
What
Black
y'all was gonna say?
American people
What's
gain
up?
civil rights.
That ain't
Actually,
true. That ain't true.
these
It's
guys
sure
are fooling
not.
themselves. They feckless. They fooling themselves over here. So
Okay,
let them
educate
carry
on the
me.
on.
United
But
States,
your
Well,
Just carry
Indian
on
Black
being
family
Americans don't
orphans
comes
in
to
have
other
no
South
civil
people's
Africa.
rights.
countries.
okay, I'm gonna
Carry
start.
on being orphans in other people's countries so we can say shame poor Ghana.
Okay,
Shame poor. Carry on.
Jennifer,
Jennifer,
you
You
and I
orphans.
had
You
hold on,
this
guys are
Jennifer.
orphans.
conversation last
That's
Hold
it.
night.
You
on,
don't have a
folks.
country.
Everybody, thank you. Excalibur, what's your ethnicity?
All right,
Right. So
yes,
you
yes,
want to
yes.
address
I'm
the
just
prompt?
talking. I'm just talking.
No, go
All
ahead.
right, I'm
Address the
speaking to
prompt.
the prompt. Okay, for the record, I'm Nigerian. I live in Nigeria, so that somebody is not gonna come on here and say, "Oh, you're living in America, go back." I live in Nigeria. I love Nigeria. Okay, so I'm gonna speak to the prompt. What's the obsession with Black Americans? Obsession by whom? I don't see any obsession with Black Americans. When I look at not Black Americans, when I look at BA, all I see is in the economic indices in the United States, they are bottom. I mean, why should that? When I look at all the problems of society, prison population, FBA, out of school children, FBA, out of marriage, FBA, children out of wedlock, FBA, criminality, FBA. Why do I want to be obsessed with that? I don't get it. I ain't obsessed with FBA Americans. Not even in the slightest. I'd rather be obsessed with Black Americans, or I'd rather be obsessed with North Koreans. At least the North Koreans, they are smart enough to produce a H bomb or an N bomb. FBAs ain't produce nothing, no invention, nothing whatsoever. You give an FBA a visa to leave the country, they go to Europe, they go to Asia, and they complain about all these people. They say all these people are racist to them. They won't go to their Africa, but they will go to Europe and Asia. I mean, you're so obsessed with people who are non-black. You guys are the ones that are obsessed.
Can I rebuttal
You're
him?
talking to me. You're obsessed with Africans. You're obsessed with living with the white man. Go from country and run it. I know you will run it down if you were given some states to run. You will run it down in 2 seconds.
They're coming up here saying that there is no obsession, but you see how they came into this panel. The obsession is absolutely clear. The fact that he is projecting things that his people do onto Black Americans, because FBAs are Black Americans, FBAs are African Americans. It's all the same ethnic group. You don't get to separate us out to benefit you. Simple fact that you think that you can do all of this, but the matter of the fact is that we're Americans and it's lineage based. African Americans are not Africans who became Americans. You can't immigrate into an ethnic group. And then the fact that they come up here with colorism, they use white man talking points, all stuff to try to denigrate the woman from South Africa and validate the interference in her home country, while they proceed to be everywhere around the world pretending to be Black Americans. And I'm somebody who's very well traveled. And I'm sorry, there was an echo. I'm very well traveled, and I've been in countries where I've run across Nigerians pretending to be Black Americans until I start talking to them, and then they realize I'm the real thing. Then they're insulted. They got a problem with me because I'm not one of them. So the simple fact that we have statistics now, they're starting to separate them out, and our Black American crime rates are down by 70% because they're realizing it's these melanated immigrants over there committing all the crime and stuff. So the simple fact that they think they're doing something, they're not. And it's tragic. And I'll land there, and he's going to come back with something very xenophobic. So I'll
Hey, Prev, I'm gonna rotate you down, okay? You can come back up though.
I'm not done yet. I'm letting y'all speak.
What? You already had your turn.
No, I was just speaking just a little bit and then you cut me off.
Did you address the prompt?
Not doing all that. Ain't no whatever you say goes. And you ain't got to talk to these people more than once.
All right. Thank you for having my back, mods. Go ahead, Excalibur. You can have your final say.
I mean, this lady on here, she's saying that she's indigenous American. She ain't no indigenous to nothing, man.
Who
I mean,
said that?
you're
I did not say that.
of African roots in the United States. That's what you are. You have African roots. That's what you have. And like I said, Black Americans barely travel, but when you give them a ticket to travel out of the country, they go to all the white countries in Europe. They are so obsessed with white people. They go to all the Asian countries. They are so obsessed with Asians, but they don't go to Africa. It shows you guys are obsessed, and you will claim that these people are our people, racist people, but you want to go to Europe, you want to go to Asia, but you don't want to come to Africa. Okay, so you're obsessed with white people, you're obsessed with Asians. We Africans are not obsessed with FBA because your lifestyle, it's not good for society. Because if you from your own country,
All right, thank you,
we run it
Excalibur.
down
Go
in 2
ahead.
seconds.
So, Neil, I'm sure no,
Yeah,
no, hold on. Wait. No, it's Black Saxton time. Black Saxton, please handle that for Neo too. Go ahead, make her proud. Go ahead, Black Saxton.
Yeah, I don't, I just came up because this dude's up here babbling, I mean, like, I can only speak for myself. Like, I don't, as far as I'm concerned, like, I have no African ancestry. You know what I'm saying? So there would be really no connection to your country. But what's kind of weird to me, because I lived overseas in Asia for a long time, is that in Asia, Nigerians and Ghanaians like to pretend to be Black Americans. But for some reason, they forget that kind of stuff when they get on these panels, and they think some of us don't travel. So they just get up here and just say a bunch of nonsense. The fact that you even have Wi-Fi or electricity is thanks to Black Americans. So really, if you don't want to use those things or any of our other inventions, then don't. But at the very least, don't get on Wi-Fi and say anything at all. And I'll leave it there.
Go ahead, Neo.
I just want to say it's very how he went to all these rhetoric talking points about me saying I'm indigenous and X, Y, and Z when I never stated any of that stuff. Let me know if I'm breaking up. My signal's kind of going in and out.
You good?
Um, so, they use all of these YT talking points, which is pretty much what it is, to try to denigrate and, remove, what's the word I'm looking for? Remove our proof of who we are. I have lineage verified on paper. So the simple fact that I've gone back to the 1500s on my father's side and the 1600s on my mother's side, and I have yet to find anybody who was related to an African that came off a slave ship. I'll tell you something, but according to them, they think that we're some kind of relation to them. And until I can find an African on paper, I'm not going to claim that they're my people until I can find them on paper. And mind you, we're very documented. So the simple fact of the matter is that he's an idiot. I don't know how else to put it. So he can only come with insults because he can't come with facts that we can literally pull up at any time. And they have a reason to be validated by us because they need us. Because at the end of the day, Black Americans are the most successful melanated population in the world. And that is a fact. We got more millionaires, more billionaires, and more wealth. And it's less of us out of any other group. And they got a whole 54 countries on a big ass continent and can't do a damn thing for themselves but get
All right.
welfare.
Love's World.